Well, hello again on this crisp, cold morning. I'm out on an acreage with Travis, my good friend Travis from Morton's Water Well Drilling. And he is testing the well today, and I'm doing the home inspection. So it's really important to understand why you want to test the water. So there's a couple of different ways we do that. One of the things that Travis does is he checks the well, and I'll show you how he's doing that today. So he's got a electronic device here, and he's measuring the level of the water in the well, and it's bouncing the sound off the water, and he knows how deep the water is. I'll let him explain a little bit more about what he's doing here.
Hello, Travis Morton from Morton's Water Well Service here. Now, the equipment that I'm using is what they call a sonar well sounder, and it shows you could put it in either feet or meters, and I have it in feet. So the water level right now is at 182.8 feet from the top of the casing, and I have two garden hoses running. One's off of the side of the house, and one is hooked up on the inside of the house.
So Travis, why did you have to run two garden hoses instead of just one?
The pump produces more water than what is capable for the pressure system to handle. So what was happening was the pressure would go down and the pump would turn on, and then it would build up pressure until it shut off, and then it would drain back down until it turned on again.
So
it was cycling back and forth.
So that's making the water in the well go up and down.
Yeah, it was going up and down, and you weren't getting a true test out of it.
So what you're doing here on your paperwork is you're measuring every 2 minutes or so the distance that the water is when you're running 5 or 10 gallons of water out of the garden hoses.
Correct.
So at the end of how long?
After 60 minutes, 1 hour.
So you're going to run this for 60 minutes, measure the depth of the well, and then what do you do at the very end?
Check how many gallons per minute is coming out of the garden hoses.
Yeah.
And then I write my the pumping rate down, and fill out the rest of my information on here, and then shut the water off, and I do the recovery pump. Whatever number is at the 60-minute mark, you put it back up here for the time 0, and then you start measuring the water as it comes back up for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3, 4, all the way up to 60 minutes.
So the point of all this then is to determine how much water's in the well and how much water's coming into the well.
Correct.
Right. And if the water recovers very quickly back to where it started, then you know you got a good well.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And I saw one of your videos. You can determine of how much water is in the casing,
yeah,
by pi r squared, and you can figure out how much from the static water level, the non-pumping water level,
yeah,
to the bottom. You can figure out how much water is in the well that way too.
Right. You have to know where the bottom of the well is, though, right?
Correct. And
yeah,
I have that information also.
So that's nice when you hire somebody like Travis to come out and do your inspection for your water well. He can pull information from the provincial water logs and data systems, and he can give you more information. So it's really important to know that if your well is producing poorly, that's something that's going to affect you. And I've had to haul water. I can tell you it's not fun. So hire the professionals to do the job right, and then you know what you're getting into. Just buying a beautiful acreage is not enough. Having good water is really important.